every GTA is remembered by its map. Los Santos, Liberty City, San Andreas. These aren't just backdrops. They are the reason we spend 1,000 hours getting lost in these games. And the map of GTA 6 might be the most ambitious world Rockstar has ever attempted. So today, we are mapping out everything we know about the state of Leonida, from the neon heart of Vice City to the alligator-filled swamps in the middle of nowhere. And stick around, because the size of this thing is genuinely hard to believe. Let's start with the big picture. GTA 6 is not set in a single city. It's set in an entire state called Leonida, which is Rockstar's version of Florida. That is a massive shift. In GTA 5, we had Los Santos and a bit of countryside. Here, we get a full state, with multiple cities, small towns, beaches, swamps, farmland, and highways connecting all of it. Leonida is the modern-day evolution of the Vice City we knew back in 2002, but blown up to a scale we've never seen. At the center of it all is Vice City itself. This is the crown jewel. A neon-soaked, Miami-inspired metropolis with towering skyscrapers, Art Deco hotels, packed beaches, and nightlife that never sleeps. From the trailers, we've seen the beachfront packed with hundreds of people, the strip glowing with signs, and traffic flooding the streets. This is a living, breathing city, and it looks denser and more detailed than anything in GTA 5. And Vice City itself isn't just one flat area. From what we've seen, it's made up of distinct districts, each with its own identity. There's the glamorous beachfront strip, all hotels and nightlife and tourists. There's a downtown core with glass skyscrapers and business towers. There are the rougher neighborhoods, packed with murals, street art, and local culture, clearly inspired by the Cuban and Haitian communities of real Miami. And there are the quiet residential areas and the industrial docks. Driving from one district to another, you can feel the whole personality of the city change block by block. That's the kind of detail that makes a city feel real instead of just big. But Vice City is only one piece. Let's go region by region, because each corner of this map has its own personality. First, there's Leonida Keys. This is Rockstar's take on the Florida Keys, a chain of tropical islands connected by long bridges over turquoise water. This is where you work for a man named Brian Heather, deep in the drug trade. Expect boats, jet skis, hidden coves, and a laid-back island vibe hiding some very dark business underneath. Then we have Port Gellhorn. This place is the opposite of the glamour of Vice City. It used to be a thriving vacation town, but now it's all cheap motels, abandoned attractions, and empty strip malls. It's run down, gritty, and from the screenshots, it's clearly a hotspot for drugs and crime. This is the kind of place where the real underworld lives. Next up, Ambrosia. This is a smaller town, and it's the home turf of the Final Chapter Motorcycle Club. Picture a quiet, sun-bleached place where the biker gang rules the streets. It gives the map that small-town America feel, a change of pace from the big city. And then there's the wild side of Leonida. The swamps. The grass rivers and grassroots areas are exactly what you'd expect from inland Florida. Endless wetlands, tall grass, airboats gliding across the water, and yes, alligators everywhere. We've seen people hunting gators, fleeing the cops through the marshes, and what looks like a militia group operating out here. This is the untamed heart of the map, and it feels dangerous in a completely different way from the city. Now, quick pause. If you're enjoying this tour of Leonida, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button. This channel is your vault for every GTA 6 detail, and I've got deep dives on every part of this game coming. Alright, back to the map. Let's talk about scale, because this is where it gets crazy. Based on everything Rockstar has shown, and the way the trailers move from dense city to open swamp to island chains, Leonida is expected to be the biggest map in GTA history. And it's not just about square miles. It's about density. Rockstar has said this is their most detailed world ever, and you can see it. Crowds react to you. Weather rolls in off the ocean. Storefronts, alleyways, and back roads are all filled with detail. A big empty map is easy. A big map where every street feels alive is a different level entirely. And here's something people often overlook: verticality and interiors. In past GTA games, most buildings were just walls you couldn't enter. But GTA 6 is showing off interiors everywhere. Bars, strip clubs, stores, homes. If Rockstar lets us freely explore even a fraction of these buildings, the effective size of this world doubles. A map isn't just how far you can drive. It's how much you can actually step into. Let's also talk about the water, because Florida is defined by it. We've seen beaches, the ocean, the keys, the swamps, and canals cutting through the city. Water traversal is going to be huge here. Boats, jet skis, airboats. Expect a big chunk of the map to only be reachable by water, with hidden islands and secret spots out in the ocean, just waiting to be discovered. Now, here's a fun detail. The trailers are absolutely packed with real locations that mirror actual Florida landmarks. The beaches look like South Beach. The swamps look like the Everglades. The rundown towns look like the forgotten parts of the state that tourists never see. Rockstar clearly sent people to study Florida in obsessive detail, and it shows in every frame. So what does all of this mean for how we'll play? A map this varied changes everything. One mission you could be doing a high-speed chase through downtown Vice City. The next, you're on an airboat in the swamp escaping the cops. The next, you're taking a boat out to the Keys for a deal. The variety of environments means the variety of gameplay will be enormous. Rockstar didn't build one playground. They built 5 or 6, all stitched into one seamless state. And of course, we can't forget GTA Online. This map is going to be the foundation for years, maybe a decade, of online content. Every island, every swamp, every downtown block is a future setting for heists, races, and businesses. When you look at the size of Leonida, you're not just looking at the single-player map. You're looking at the world millions of people will live in for the next 10 years. Let's also talk about secrets, because a Rockstar map is never just what's on the surface. Every GTA has been packed with hidden Easter eggs, strange encounters, and mysteries that players spend years hunting down. Think of the Mount Gilead mystery in GTA 5 that obsessed the community for a decade. A state the size of Leonida, with swamps, deep ocean, abandoned towns, and dense city, is the perfect playground for that kind of secret. There will be hidden locations you stumble on by accident, creepy encounters out in the wetlands, and collectibles scattered across every region. Half the fun of a new GTA map is not the missions. It's what you find when you just wander off the path. And a map this big raises a real question: how do you get around it? In GTA 5, we had taxis and a basic fast travel system. With Leonida stretching across an entire state, expect a more developed system for crossing those distances, whether that's aircraft, boats, or some in-game transport. But knowing Rockstar, they'll always reward the players who choose to just drive, because the journey through this world is meant to be part of the experience, not something to skip. Now, here's the truth. Rockstar still hasn't shown us the full map. We've seen pieces. Vice City, the Keys, Port Gellhorn, Ambrosia, the swamps. But there are almost certainly entire regions, cities, and secrets that haven't been revealed yet. Dedicated fans are already piecing together a full map from every tiny background detail in the trailers, and it keeps getting bigger every time they look. So that is everything we know about the map of GTA 6, So far. An entire state. A living vice city at its heart, surrounded by islands, swamps, small towns, and forgotten places, all connected into one enormous world. Which region are you most excited to explore first? Let me know in the comments. If you learned something new, smash that like, subscribe to the vault, and I'll see you in the next one.